Good morning, everyone from Tokyo, Japan. I hope that you're all doing well, and I hope that you can all hear me. Hey, 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 how's everyone doing? Why can't I see all my audio stuff? Where am I? What's going on? I think there's been an update or something. Okay, now, welcome everyone to Ninja Monkey. I'm Nathan. I'm currently in the Roppongi area of Tokyo, and I've woken up extra early for this live stream. I hope everyone can hear me. Let me know if the audio is okay. But yeah, it's actually just past 6 in the morning here in Tokyo. I set my alarm for like 5:15 in the morning so that I could be ready and I could actually do a live stream in a more sort of normal time for you guys. This also marks the start of the end of my trip, believe it or not. I have about 1 week left here in Tokyo, so we're back to a more regular streaming sort of like thing. So you can expect a lot more streams in the next few days as I sort of start coming to terms with the fact that things are going to be ending pretty soon, which is sad. But hey, let's not get too upset, and let's enjoy what what's happening whilst I'm here. Anyway, there's a lot for me to catch you up on, and today's sort of title is August feels a little bit different. Why? Actually, check this out, guys. Where am I? Where am I? Check out where I am before I keep on waffling. But you can see the Tokyo Tower just about there. You see it in the clouds. So yeah, I was just audio is low. The audio is low. Hold on, guys. Let's see if I can fix things before we actually start properly. All right. Is that better? Now the camera's low, sorry. Right, I think that should improve things a little bit. I just hope I don't knock the microphone off. So, guys, the topic of, or the title of today's stream is August feels different, and it does feel very different because it hasn't up to now. It's the 17th of August, and I've got to say, this has got to be one of the coolest Augusts I have experienced in my many, many years of traveling around Japan. So, yeah, let's see. We're gonna walk in the direction of the Tokyo Tower, um, but maybe we'll walk straight down to the Roppongi intersection sort of thing first, and then we'll turn around. Hopefully the video looks good. Hopefully the audio is okay now. Good morning, good morning. What an early morning, huh? But you know what? It's one of my favorite times to stream. I'm a little bit of a morning person to start with. Apart from being a morning person, apart from being a morning person, I am. It's a lot cooler in the morning, so it's sort of kind of nice. We're gonna do a little bit of a loop. We're gonna walk. I want to show you a little bit of Roppongi where I am right now before we head round and we end up, I guess, around the Tokyo Tower. But yeah, guys, don't forget, give me a little bit of a like for support, since I did get up quite early for this one. But hopefully this is more like a regular stream. It will be Sunday, Monday. It will be either early in the morning or in the evening or in the afternoon for some of you. Sort of back to the normal Sunday, Monday schedule, I guess. So as I was mentioning, I think that this year, this August so far, I don't want to talk too soon, because knowing you know, my luck, all of a sudden it'll be the hottest August ever in the last week. But basically, this August has been super. Let's go this way. This looks interesting. This August has been super, super, super chill and cool and not super hot. Hey, thank you so much for the donation there. Lord McGray, oh yes, here's funding for your morning coffee. I had 7 Lawson's coffee just before this. And thank you so much there, Coexist. Arigatou gozaimasu. Right, I just saw this and I thought, let's put this way. Interestingly, there's some people like sort of coming out of clubs or have just, they're still drunk and making a lot of noise, teenagers, you know, or younger people. Let's see. Actually, one of the things that I do like about this area is that it's a little bit hilly. It's not very flat. Yeah, basically the clubs are basically just about closing, and there's loads of like people sort of like, not loads, but a few people around in the area, sort of like stumbling around. Just for you to know where we are. There we are. Actually, this is probably a better indication of where we are for those of you interested. Sorry about the flickering there. So, a little bit of a detour, but hey, detours are good, right? Because this looks interesting. Maybe I can go around, show you. It's Obon, the cemetery on the left. Does the latest news about the guy being accosted in Tokyo while live streaming worry you? I haven't heard anything about that, to be honest. However, no, it isn't. Those things don't worry me because I'm a nice guy. What happened? Let me know. Hey, how are you doing, Japan Ichiban? Hope you're doing well. I think that when people sort of say, hey, does A or B or C worry you because it happened to somebody? It's a little bit like, are you worried about going on a plane because there was a crash? Or are you worried about crossing the street because somebody got run over? I think there's always a risk in everything. And you just need to really, really read the room, read the feeling of a location. Where did it happen, by the way? Where exactly did that thing happen with a live streamer? Hello, question. There's a lot of eSIM providers. Which one is the best option? We'll also be going the mountains, Togakushi and Kumikochi. So what's the service is well, I use Sakura Mobile, and it's the only one that I'm really going to be supporting because I have an affiliate link with Sakura Mobile. I'm not gonna lie. Let's go. That was a silly little walk. So yeah, I have an affiliate link with Sakura Mobile, and I've always been the sort of person that says I don't force things on people, but whatever eSIM you decide to go for, I think most of them nowadays are pretty similar, and the only thing that you might be getting a little bit different is support and things being more local. So Sakura Mobile, which I use, is it's a very local Japan only eSIM. Now I've been using it nearly flawlessly. There's only been 2 or 3 times in the whole 5 weeks that I've been here where I've had issues, and that's basically been because I've been in a festival and there's been thousands of people trying to connect to the network, and that's going to happen with any eSIM really. But yeah, I'll only really promote the one that's going to support me and the one that I know personally works well. Anyway, back to forget about eSIMs. Let's continue walking through the streets of Roppongi. For those of you who have come to Roppongi before, let me know why. Why Roppongi? Connection seems to be very stable and very good. Right, let's see. I came to Roppongi to meet Ninja Monkey and Mariko. Yeah, remember? Well, I'm not staying with Mariko this time. Mainly, I'm not staying with Mariko this time. Oh, there's lots of people. I'm gonna. What? What? I'm not filming anyone. I'm filming that way on purpose. I'm going this way because some guy started to beat it. Anyway, so as I was saying, Roppongi. We were just talking about that. That was a bit of a rare one, I have to say. What was I saying a minute ago? Oh yeah, I'm not staying. I'm not staying with Mariko this time because I've had lots of friends in and out of Tokyo from Japan, from Gibraltar, coming to Japan, and I wanted to stay in the same hotels as them. So, for example, I had some friends coming to Ueno, and I stayed in the same hotel as them in Ueno, and I find that when you stay with friends, it's great. Like Mariko is an amazing friend, and all that. But when you stay with friends, it's a little bit different. When you've got friends coming, visiting from Japan, from home, for example, is what I'm saying, you need to make sure that you're available for them at all times, and staying in the same hotel is probably the best thing to do, which is exactly what I did. Stayed in exactly the same hotel as my friends. Today, actually tomorrow, I've got some friends coming also from Gibraltar. Does this go anywhere? Tomorrow I've got some friends coming from Gibraltar. They're in the area, just passing for 1 or 2 nights, I think. So we're gonna stay in the same exact hotel. So yeah. Let's see. I want to go to the right. Portland 2:30. Right. Cool. I like Roppongi due to the mix of fine dining and nightlife. It's not Shinjuku or Ginza, but can provide aspects of it with smaller crowds. Exactly. Don't worry, guys. It's nothing. Sometimes people do things, and I just keep out of the way. You see, this is the difference. It's about reading the room, right? There's a stupid guy over there saying God knows what, and I have decided that I'm not going to go in that direction. Now, if you're an idiot and you decide that you're going to walk in the direction of somebody who's like being annoying, then there's a big chance that something's going to happen, right? That's basically happens anywhere around the world. No, he wasn't threatening to smash my camera, actually. He was saying, don't film in Roppongi, because if you film in Roppongi, somebody is going to smash your camera. Actually, the other way around. But he was a little bit like, don't film in Roppongi, because if you film in Roppongi, somebody is going to smash your camera. Tokyo Banana, thank you! I am in Tokyo now, so I guess it's a good time. Ooh, this looks like a nice hill going up. Yeah. But that's bullshit. That's all crap. I mean, I have streamed in Roppongi many, many times. The only thing is that you need to be, like I said, streetwise, and you need to be vigilant, and you need to read the room. And if somebody like that starts shouting at you, what do? You walk in another direction. And I think that a lot of people that have issues are people that just confront, or people that just continue. Oh, I'm gonna carry on streaming here because it's my right. No, use your common sense, guys. Anyway. Yeah, a little bit like if you park here, your car might be damaged. Hey, Loma Gray sent coffee fans before. This is for the drink in the evening following that incident. Guys, I'm fine. Thank you so much for your support, though. It was just a little bit of a random. These touts, the thing is that that was a tout, 100%. He probably doesn't want people filming the work of other touts or the area. All right, let's see. But that woke me up, though. That definitely woke me up. So there's been a typhoon, maybe even 2 typhoons in the last week or 2. There's been news of Chiba being flooded, and I think that due to the typhoon, the weather on either side before the typhoon and after the typhoon has been incredibly cool. So we've been incredibly lucky, I think, anybody who's been in August, because yeah, the typhoon can be a little bit of a downer because it can affect your trip, especially in the area surrounding the typhoon. However, it's also brought a lot of cool air to the area. Just need to plan around that typhoon, right? Did you have your morning coffee? I had a very, very quick coffee before heading out, but I will be getting some more coffees for certain. Right, let's see. Ninja is smart to walk the other way. It is better to be pissed off than pissed on. With Japan's mutual assault doctrine, it is just not worth it. Hey, let's not make the stream about a stupid thing that happened for 2 seconds. Japan is so much more than a tout that might even be here illegally, and probably that's why he doesn't want to be on camera. So let's just drop it let's move on. This is not the type of channel where we make a big deal out of a tiny little incident and make it go viral. You know what I mean? That's not what Japan's about. Japan's about so much more, about the beauty of the people, the culture, the food, the sights, the nature, and everything else. And that's what I want this channel to be about. I'm not a channel that goes chasing incidents just to get views. But I appreciate everybody, you know, caring and being interested in that little thing that happened. But I really want to focus on the streets of Japan, the current affairs, things that are happening, and the beauty, the real Japan. Right, 100% from Canada. I don't appreciate being told what I'm allowed to talk about. I don't know where that's come from, Bro Shido Biker. I don't know where you come, what you're going on about, but maybe I missed something. I wasn't directing it directly to you, by the way. I was directing it to the chat. I apologize if you feel that I was just telling you. I was just telling the whole chat because I felt that it was becoming a thing. But let's carry on walking. I am in Roppongi. Actually, this is Azabudai Hills now. Here on the left, as you can see. Thank you for the good vibes. Thanks, dude. Hey, 44 months. Whoa. Anyway, thanks for those live streams. You have visited the new flagship family. I haven't gone to the Family Mart store in Azabudai Hills yet. It was very busy when we went anyway. Thanks for these live streams. I have not visited yet. It's a beautiful morning in Osaka. Nice. Thanks. Enjoy your walk. Actually, this is, I believe this is the area where TeamLab Borderless is. I went to TeamLab Borderless just a few days ago with my friends, sometime last week. No, I didn't go to the flagship store, Alan, for that reason. I saw it pop up. I knew it was happening, but then I saw so many people making content. I'm like, well, I'm just going to be another person making the same thing. Maybe I'll go now that the thing has died down a little bit. 12 Tokyo Bananas left for me. Yeah, 12. That's nothing. I remember when it was 12 Tokyo Bananas left for me, and it's no longer 12 bananas. I'm here. I have now, I don't know, minus 1 Tokyo Banana. In other words, I only have 1 week left here in Japan. Does that even count? How do we count it? Minus bananas? Minus bananas. I filmed a little bit at Team Labs I went to the one in Kyoto also, the Team Labs in Kyoto. and I've been to this one, and I went to Planets recently, so I thought perhaps I could do a little bit of a comparison video. I don't know. We'll see. I'm in Japan, have access to infinite bananas. That's a good one also. We're gonna walk that direction, guys. Tokyo Tower. Can only post 23 membership months so far. Thank you so much. 23. That's crazy, dude. Nearly 2 years. Holy moly. Whoa, wowzers. Last August was hot as heck in Tokyo. Yeah. This is why it's actually really nice temperature, although it is coming up to 6:37 in the morning, and therefore, you know, normally the mornings, even in the hottest of days at this time, are okay-ish. You're in the Ferrari store? Cool. Right, let's keep on going. Hey, Julie, how are you doing? $40 million. What? Crazy. What do I like or dislike about the area? Well, let me just cross the road. What do I dislike or like about Roppongi? Well, first of all, I have to add a little bit of a disclaimer. Everything that I say about an area are my opinions and do not equal discriminating against anyone. Because I feel that nowadays sometimes I say things and people take things a little bit too seriously, and I can only give my opinion. And this is a channel where everybody's itineraries and styles are welcome, but you know, I can give my opinion. My opinion of Roppongi is that I think that Roppongi is a very well located, quite accessible area. Doesn't have the JR lines, but it does have some other lines, Oedo line, etc. It's incredibly easy to get to locations like Shinjuku, Shibuya, central Tokyo areas. There's a lot more English speakers here, and there's many hotels in the area too. Roppongi, Azabudai Hills, Akasaka, sort of that sort of general area is an easy stay in some ways. And one of the reasons that I also like staying in Roppongi is because I have friends that live in different districts and areas around Tokyo, and this is sort of like the middle ground. So it's a great place for me because it's convenient for me. I'm not a big fan of Roppongi. It's not my favorite location to stay, really. I always prefer staying in Ueno and Matsucho, even Shinjuku to a certain point. But Roppongi can work for you, and if it works for you, and I've said it many times, you need to look at what you're going to be doing when you're traveling in Tokyo. Where are the areas that you're going to be visiting the most? Where are you going to be hanging out the most? And set your accommodation based on your itinerary. Don't set your itinerary based on your accommodation. And in this leg of the trip, I'm going to be meeting many friends. I'm going to be hanging out with friends, and many of my friends live around the area, so that's why I'm staying here. Plus, I also many times when I stay in Roppongi, I fly out of Haneda, and I simply just get a taxi to Hamamatsucho. It's under 10 minutes on the taxi, and then I'm there in the monorail. So it's not too bad, not too bad. But yeah, let's continue walking. The frost on my shirt. Oh yeah. 15 bananas. Whoa. Ooh, this looks pretty good. 12,000 yen, 13,200 yen there for some yakiniku, I guess. I think people tend to forget why they are traveling to Japan. When planning an itinerary, I always ask back, well, what brings you to Japan and what gets the ball rolling? I agree. Like I've just said, plan your hotel around your itinerary. I do love this building, the Mori Tower up there. Oh, it's actually got a pretty nice observation deck at the very, very top. It actually has a really nice observation deck. It's indoors. It's not as crowded. And it's got one of the best views of the Tokyo Tower, I think, in terms of views. Now, it used to have an open air area. When I first went to it, it was open, but they've closed it since, which is very sad, because had this had the open area, I think it would it would be so much better, and it would actually be nearly on par with Shibuya Sky. Shibuya Sky is just so well located, and it's got a nice view all around. Right, let's see. Let's cross. Let's go that way. What a beautiful dog, though. Hello. Beautiful. Let's walk. Show you a little bit of Azabudai Hills as we cross. See ya. Oh, your family live in Shibuya area. I love visiting twice a year, except summer. Actually, I love summer. Oh. I love summer because of the matsuris and the festivals. Moritawa, Garden Plaza, Museum, Market, Residence A, Central City. I wanted to sort of show you, I think, this is Azabudai Hills, by the way, where we are right now. Which way was it, by the way? I'm probably very close. Let's go this way. This is where Team Lab, not Team Labs. I keep on saying Team Labs, but it's Team Lab. This is where Team Lab is located. On the main road. Well, this is the main road. So, hmm. Oh, maybe it was on the main road on the other side, right? Let's go to the other side. Just check it out. I'm gonna be Roppongi based. Actually, I tell you a little secret, guys. I'm gonna tell you a little secret. So, what I did was instead of I think it's 9 days or whatever that I'm here, or 8 days or whatever it is that I'm here. Um, Instead of booking the hotel for 8 days straight. I booked my hotel in two separate bookings. Two separate bookings. The idea being that if I didn't like the area, I could just cancel one of the bookings and go elsewhere. But the reality is, I've been here one night, and the reality is that can I deal with the whole luggage forwarding and getting my luggage to another hotel with the time that I have? I'll just stick to where I am right now. Let's see. And I always want to go there for summer festival, but I'm afraid of getting heat stroke. I think that when it comes to summers in Japan, I mean, Alan and Makeda were in Japan during the beginning of summer. It was still rather hot, not super hot, but rather hot, humid and all that. And it's doable. I think you just need to adapt a little bit to the heat, and I think that coming for 1 week can be a little bit brutal because it probably takes 5 days for your body to sort of become accustomed to the heat. But I've said it many times, the best time to come to Japan is when you can come to Japan. If it's summer, then come in summer. I mean, like, this is when I can travel the most in Japan. I have the most time to travel. So, hey Cliff, how are you doing? Very early morning here in Roppongi. Typhoon season worries you more? Well, I think that with typhoon season, you need to just be vigilant and flexible. Um, I'm going to address the whole typhoon thing in a future video because I've traveled so many times in the summer. I've been hit by so many typhoons by this point, but I think that there's a few things that I've learned along the way that hopefully I can share with you guys, guys like you that are worried about typhoons. Obviously, you need to be careful, and I think worry is a good thing, especially during, like weather systems like typhoons. However, there are plenty of things that you can do to make sure that everything's okay and your trip goes ahead. We're in Tokyo Midtown, I believe, yeah. Azabudai. Just walking around the perimeter of this building here. Well, not necessarily. I don't think you need to change too much of your travel. I just think you need to stay vigilant. The Japan has very good forecasting, and you can probably know if a typhoon's going to hit within 48 hours, and you can adapt your plans. And one of the things that I sort of have been doing for the last couple of years is I've actually had a typhoon fund, meaning that I have extra money put aside for that hotel that I might need just in case I need to head to a different area, like you've said, maybe to the north or maybe to the south or whatever, to not have a typhoon hit me. And then if I don't use that money, it becomes spending money at the end. So it's like a little emergency fund that can be used for gifts at the end, or it can be used for a future trip to Japan, which tends to be the case. Hey everyone, for those of you watching, I'm Nathan, Ninja Monkey, I'm a tourist that comes to Japan very, very often, and I try to make videos to make your trips to Japan easy, supportive, and positive. So if you have any questions, just leave them in the chat. I'll try to get to them. And one of the things that we were talking about is actually how August here in Japan has been unseasonably cool for me from my experience. There's been one or two typhoons, and therefore it's meant that the temperature has been quite cool. We've been speaking a little bit about typhoons, and actually, I wanted to also address how things are not always easy. First of all, doing YouTube, being a YouTuber or making YouTube content whilst traveling Japan as a tourist can actually be a little bit of a struggle. For example, I had to get up early this morning, 5:15 in the morning, to make sure that everything was set up for this live stream. So please hit that like button. That's one little example. But there are a few things that can become a little bit fatigue as you travel the country. For example, if you're going to be doing a lot of luggage forwarding is amazing, but it can become a little bit of a hassle, and it can become a little bit of a fatigue, having to sort out your second bag, overnight bag, and getting your suitcase to the front desk in time for it to arrive at your next destination can become something that you sort of need to you need to get a little bit of a skill. That's one thing. Then there's a whole weather thing, you know, typhoons, weather patterns that can disrupt your trip. That's another thing that could really tire you out. And then there's another thing that I think that the reality is that at some point, depends where you're traveling, but there can be a little bit of I don't want to say cultural fatigue, because I don't think I get cultural fatigue, but sometimes I feel like I'm constantly trying to not make mistakes. Although nowadays a lot of it comes naturally because I've traveled Japan so many times, but there's so many times where you're constantly trying to abide by the social norms here in Japan that it can actually get a little bit tiring. Hey, thank you so much there, Cliff Dog. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thanks, dude. Morning coffee. I need another coffee actually. Maybe. Maybe I will grab myself a vending machine coffee. You know, this area is quite nice, Azabudai Hills or that sort of area, Midtown, Tokyo Midtown. It's very early. It's coming up to just 6:53 right now. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know if you have any questions. Make sure that you put a big question or at me or whatever so that I know that it's a question. And in the meantime, where are you all watching from? Where are you all watching from? And what time is it? I knew that this was going to be a good time to stream because this is roughly just about what my normal regular stream would be on a Sunday or on a Monday. But California, des. Grab coffee at a new outdoor stand at the family store if I find it. If I find it, dudes. You have a way, Japan Ichiban, of derailing my live stream in a good way, in a very positive way, I have to say. I wanna add. Actually, this is one of the things that I love about live streams, is that I'm always open to what people have to say in terms of like, you should do this, you should go there, or there's this thing around the corner, you should go there. You know, I love that. You must have missed my directions down the road to the main road, then left. Oh, wait, left? Nathan, have there been any big changes about entering Japan? At the moment, no changes. The only big change-ish that they've been talking about and that will be affecting tourists is a removal of the paper entry and everything going for Visit Japan Web. That's one of the things before I left for Japan that people were talking about. Okay, left. Okay, I'll go left. Yeah, that was one of the things that that was in the news, the removal of the paper entry and everything going digital. I'm guessing that's in maybe in getting things set up for the new entry system that will probably come into effect next year or the following. This is a pretty sweet. Well, this is actually one of the most expensive areas in the whole of Tokyo. So it's gonna be clean, it's gonna be pretty. It's a little bit Western for my liking. I love my places to have. Oh, this is it, right? Ooh, this is it, right? Ooh. I like the places where I stay normally to have like overpasses and trains going above me. Experience fill out before your flight and you just take a screenshot of it. Yeah, yeah. Any Kanazawa recommendations than Kenroku Garden? Yeah, Jesse, check out my 2 Kanazawa videos. I was actually taken over to Kanazawa by Kanazawa Tourism, and I made 2 videos about Kanazawa. You should check them out. Loads of things I recommend. Okay, so let's see. So this is a family mart thingy. Maybe I can get myself a. Oh, this is so cool. I can see how cool this is. Is it open? So maybe I can get myself an iced latte. And let's see. I want an iced latte. Let's see. Oh my God, the family mart umbrella. Holy moly. Family mart. Oh my goodness. This is the family mart. Look. I mean, I've come in here because I feel that it's okay to come in here. I think that's what they want. And I checked the door doesn't have any no. Oh my God. A towel of family mart. Oh my God, I'm gonna so get this. I am so getting this. Yes, family mart. Imabari towel. I'm so gonna get this. Please exit through the gift shop, or please enter through the gift shop. Family mart taste. It's so nice to come and see nobody here, because all okay. I want some ice. Right, let's see. What else? Konnichiwa. I'm gonna get myself some an iced latte from here. Good call, Japan Ichiban. Good call, everyone. Chocolate. This is what I've got so far. Will it fit in my little bag? I don't know. I want to show you my new setup, by the way. I've been traveling with this. For those of you who don't know, I'm in the flagship Family Mart. Oh my God, Family Mart hats. Flagship Family Mart store here in Tokyo. This was not supposed to be the stream, but it's become the stream, and that's what I love about streaming. Coca-Cola. It's so spacious in here, so nice. I'm gonna get this. Oh. Oh my God, I'm glasses, all-weather umbrella, UV umbrellas, etc. Socks, rib for her pleasure. I mean socks, undershirts. I keep on seeing this green cola. I need to try this green cola, no sugar. Maybe it's better than Coca-Cola Zero in Japan. But this is a sort of a thing that I'm pretty sure we had back home at some point, and it's disappeared, and it's here now. I'm not very sure. We have all of these Family Mart sandwiches. Check it out. This one looks pretty good. Pork cutlet sandwich, yes. Oh, these are a little bit different. Egg salad. I prefer the ones that are a little bit more mashed, like these. These are the ones that I love the most, I think. Pretty good. Then we have some more convenience wear sort of thing. Hey, I am the last YouTuber to come here, I know, but I'm the best. Lined socks. Pretty nice to come here at this time. This is probably the time when you need to film, to be honest. I can use some of this footage from the stream. I'm gonna show you the onigiris and all that. Oh my god, check it out. Actually, that's not a bad shirt, to be honest. I could see myself wearing that in the summer. They have different colored shirts. Wow. Check it out. £1,362. I'm not gonna lie, I have a few of the not long ones. I have a few short things from here. They have a fitting room here also. So far, this is what I've got. And I'm gonna get a nice latte, of course. Just don't wanna. They're stocking everything up. Let's see. Oh look, they have the Family Chicky counter just there, up ahead. So it's a little bit different. This is a little bit like, I think, is it Lawson's that does something like this? Family chicken for breakfast, anyone? Family Mart taste. I wonder what that tastes like. Family Chicky buns. Oh my god, you can buy the chicken, you can buy the bun, and then you can make yourself a family chicken sandwich. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my god, I'm gonna so try that. Family chicken. Do they sell? I've never seen the buns. I've never seen the buns in a normal family chicken. Have I just missed that? Has that been a thing that I've completely missed? Let's see. What else is around here? Well, there's lots of workers there stocking, so I'm not going to get in their way. And I'm going to get myself a latte. So this is all... Is it all self-checkout? No. Right. For those... For those of you wondering, what on earth is going on? Where is Nathan today? I've just come to Roppongi randomly on the recommendation of Japan Ichiban to come to the Family Mart flagship store. And here I am. I'm going to get myself a nice latte. I've got myself a towel randomly. And I'm going to give you a little bit of a guide. Usually what you do... Oh my god. How about... Sorry, I have ADHD when it comes to streaming. How about a smoothie of sorts? Anyway, so what you do is you grab yourself a sized iced coffee or iced cafe latte cup, which is what I'm going to get now. That's that side, or the large iced coffee. I'm going to get this one for now. Iced coffee, iced cafe latte cup. You pay for everything that you need to pay. I'm going to pay for these two things. Now, I just don't want to get the customer in the video. I'm going to wait. Let's see. Are there more things around here? Drinks. You see, the only thing this is missing is a yuzu drink. This is why I like 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven has a yuzu drink. Yeah. For the building round, there's a mini seating area next to the outer service window. Good place to drink. Thank you. Thank you. Let me just see if I can pay. Gomenasai, poor guy.
Now, would you like iced coffee or
Iced cafe latte. Everybody talks so good English in Roppongi.
okay? Would you like to pay?
Suica de.
じゃあ、立ってお願いします。
I'm gonna use my.
ありがとうございます。
Arigato.
とよろしく。
大丈夫です。ありがとう。
ありがとうございます。
Right, so then what you do is you come with your iced thingy here to one of these machines, yeah? And let me just not. You have to open. This is going to be a little bit tricky. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but you got to open the ice, the thingy, without throwing it anywhere. It's a skill. One-handed coffee. Okay. Then you open up this. You put. Oh my goodness, this is going to be hard. You place the coffee in the thingy. Place your cup, and now you can choose, and it's in Japanese and in English. So I want a based iced cafe latte. What size was this? It's M size. Okay, because it says it on the thing, M size. So base iced cafe latte, M size. Extra milk, regular, strong coffee. I'm just gonna get regular. You gotta accept it, and then I would have spilled that. Well, I don't know how I didn't spill it. That whole like, oh, it's a skill like talk is all a little bit of rubbish. Because to be honest, oh, you've never done this. Japan Ichiban is so easy. Do you not like coffee? Right, then you take it out. It's ready. Then on the sides, you have the straws, and there'll be some kind of an area with some. Oh, sugars are here. So I'm gonna get the gum syrup. Oh my god, look, they have vanilla sugar, cinnamon, apple cinnamon sugar. It's pretty good. Alright, let's see. Gonna add some sugar for the morning. Morning sugar is always good. That in the bin. Then I'm gonna get my medium cup. This goes here. But I need a straw. Thanks for hanging around, because this is not. I'm just gonna mix it up a little bit. Maybe I can do it. Hold on. Alright, I needed 2 hands for that one. Okay, here we go. So, Japan Ichiban says it's an area for me to. This is pretty cool. And there's bins there, so I'll have to drink this around here so I can bring it back. So was it to the left? Oh, here. Well, it's a little bit wet, but it's a little bit. No, it's very wet. Maybe I can use a towel. Maybe I can use a towel. How about that? It's not too bad. I think I can make this work. Right. Hey everyone, how's everyone doing? The iced coffee is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. The iced coffee is pretty good. Right. I bought this little towel, and I think what I'm gonna do is show you the towel that I bought. and then I want to get rid of the plastic bag. Oh yeah. Ha ha ha. Check it out, guys. This is my all my gear for live streaming is and for my filming is all in here now. I've updated things over the last. The little tables are the family F. Yeah, nice. It's a cool towel. I'm quite happy with that. This has to go in the bin at some point. Right. So once I have this coffee for the next 10 minutes, 8 minutes or so, 7 minutes, 7 minutes and 30 seconds or so. Hey, Jim Ross, how you doing? I got myself a little. This stream might be worth going back and watching from the start, by the way. But got myself a coffee from the flagship Family Mart store, and let's see if there's anywhere where I can sit that's dry. This seems to be quite dry. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't want a wet palm. Okie dokie. So I'm going to be reading questions whilst I have this coffee, Family Mart coffee, from the Family Mart flagship store, Famima. So let me know what your questions are, and or any topics that you want to talk about. Hey Gazumi, how's it going? Kampai, morning pie, morning pie. Okay, that sounds really bad. As I said it, Kampai, guys. Strong zeros in the morning. For those of you who might be chiming in now into the stream, my name's Nathan, just a little reminder. And yeah, basically, I come to Japan often. I try to make videos encouraging people to come to Japan. I try to make people feel at ease when they travel in Japan and give valuable information, insights, and obviously first-hand experience is key. And the beauty, I think, about this channel is that there's so many people. It's not just me. I feel that a lot of us together make up this community where we can share all sorts of advice and encourage each other to travel and see what Japan has to offer. I'm currently in Roppongi. It's just coming up to 7:13 a.m. So I've been streaming for just about an hour. It's an early stream. It's not super hot right now. Therefore, I probably continue streaming a little bit more, as long as I have the battery percentage, which I think I have. It's 45%. Morning pie is a breakfast in New Zealand and Australia. Really? It sounds rude to me. Nathan, your name is Nathan? Who knew? My name is Nathan. Well, you know what? Interestingly, for the last maybe year or so, or for the past, hey, from Mexico, from the past few months at least, I've been saying, hi, I'm Nathan Ninja Monkey, instead of saying, hi, I'm Ninja Monkey. And this trip, I think four, or maybe 4 or 5 viewers throughout the 6 weeks, 5 weeks, have sort of said, hey, I watch your videos or whatever. But out of them, the majority of them have actually said, hey, Nathan, how are you? So they haven't said, hey, you're Ninja Monkey. They've actually said, hey, you're Nathan, right? Which is pretty cool, because I'd rather be called Nathan, to be honest. Hey, stop following me. There you go. Let's see. Glad you're back in Japan. Thank you. Hello from Mexico. Have I missed anything? For anybody considering the first trip, don't do what Ninja Monkey does and avoid the middle of summer for your first trip. Well, like I said previously, the best time to come to Japan is when you come to Japan. And I think when you can come to Japan is the best time to come to Japan. If it's summer, it's summer. It's better to come to Japan than not to come to Japan at all, is what I say. Right. looking forward to the Starbucks roastery in Shinjuku. Ooh. Right, so I want to show you my little bag. Japan Ichiban asked me about my bag. It's no, I don't even know what the make is. I'll show you. The make is that Cordura, and I bought it. In Ueno. I think it was in Ueno, just one random day. Ueno or Shinjuku, anyway. I think it was one of the two. Actually, it was in Shinjuku. I bought it in Shinjuku because my other bag was starting to look really old and tacky because I used it so much. So, and I wanted a bag that could fit everything. Now, this bag is quite small, and I'm going to show you what's inside my bag for those of you interested, all right? So, I don't live in Japan. I'm a tourist that comes to Japan. So, first of all, in this front pocket here, let me just. In the front pocket here, I have my charger, my battery pack. Then, at the top, I have my coin purse and my headphones, because these are so important when you're on the train, if you want to listen to anything. Then, inside, this is where the magic happens. Inside, well, apart from the new towel that I've just bought, there's a compartment where my passport lives, and this is all that I've been filming on for this trip. I have this tripod thingy, which extends with the adapter for my little camera that I've been filming on. That fits perfectly in here. And then I have my Luna Ultra, which I've been filming most of my stuff with on this trip, which attaches to this. And now I can literally plonk it anywhere I want, just like that. I can plonk it anywhere that I want, and I can detach the screen, which means that now I can control it. Look, it moves, you see? I'm controlling it here. I can see what I'm doing. I can basically do anything that I want from this. And this has been, I'm not going to lie, it's been a game changer for me. And a lot of people have said that the DJI Pocket 4 is better, 4P is better. And you know what? I think that the reality is that the 4P for video quality is going to be better. But I have a Sony A7S III, which is a beast for video quality. So I didn't need video quality. I needed something that was going to be super useful, convenient, and quick for me to film. And I think that this has done the trick. I've been filming so much. Actually, before I forget, I want to make sure that the setting is correct, because I was looking at something earlier on. Okay. Yeah, the Luna's been great. And that's it. And I love the case because it really does protect it. Yeah. So, hold on, because it has the. Oh yeah, it has the wide angle lens, which can live here. Right now. Yeah, feels really protected in this. So this is all that I need. Oh, and the microphone that I'm wearing, obviously. I lost the magnet, so I had to buy a magnet from from Loft. Let's see. Tokyo is waking up indeed. Luna, any problems with the Luna overheating? Read a lot about having heat issues. I've not had any issues whatsoever with the Luna, by the way. No heat issues whatsoever. I mean, the most I ever film is probably 15 minutes, 18 minutes. I wouldn't probably film more than that. But no issues from me. Okay, now with your drone, you got to check. If you're coming to Japan with a drone, you got to check those rules because they can be quite strict when it comes to drones. I spent the last weekend in Chichibu. Chichibu in Saitama. I went to the Chichibu Bonodori, and then I went to the Nagatoro boat festival also, and I spent some time there with Akasan, with Mrs. Akasan, with Oriental Pearl, with Tommy. It was a nice little group of us, 2 nights, 3 days, hanging out, going with we were wearing yukatas, the whole thing, the whole festival thing. I did try to do a stream. The connection was a little bit iffy. So yeah. So I'm just opening this time to any questions because when I finish this and I dispose of this, I am going to continue walking. Bojo, you like that stream, right? Good. I think I might upload the full stream without the interruptions of connection to Patreon. By the way, I've noticed that I've had a new patron recently. I just haven't been able to get back to them. So if you're watching and you're a new patron, thank you so much. Thank you. You know what? I have no plans this week. Other than I have some friends in and out from home, in and out. I have no plans. I'm gonna meet up with friends. I'm gonna maybe film some content, some topics that have had in mind that I want to talk about whilst I'm here in Japan, and I'm just gonna play by ear. Might be able to get in one more like day trip. Yeah, might be able to get one more day trip, or maybe one more overnight trip, at some point. But yeah. You do need an international driver's license to rent a car anywhere in Japan. In Okinawa is Japan, Moses. And I guess you'd better check directly with your country because different countries have different rules. Some countries need certain conventions for international permits. Other countries literally need translations of the licenses. So all of those things you need to check directly. I would recommend that you check with your licensing department from your country, wherever you may be. I believe that they've taken the Gundam down. I haven't been to Odaiba. Are you and Alyssa doing a walk and talk together before you leave? Probably, Jim, probably. I'm not very sure yet. I think Alyssa, I've got a feeling Alyssa's going to be very busy filming, editing something, and when she edits, she locks down. She like locks down. I don't hear from her for a few days, but we'll see. I'm definitely going to see her before I leave. One plan is heading back to Famima after the stream to buy merch. Oh, Melda, where are you based, by the way? Walk the Rainbow Bridge. Nice. The Rainbow Bridge is pretty nice. I like it from the view from the other, from far away. All right. Let's get moving, guys. Let's get moving. Have they already replaced it? Have they already done that? Or was that just a mock-up? I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'm not a big anime waifu sort of person, so it doesn't necessarily attract me. It doesn't make me go, I need to go there for that. But God knows. Alright. And then, follow me. Okay, now it doesn't want to follow me. This is all I need. Always double check the area around you, that you haven't left anything on the floor. Ooh, what's this? Is this a subscribe card? A subscribe card? Right. Let's throw this away. Lined socks. I've got a few pairs of lined socks. Don't be too scared about driving in Japan. If you're going to drive in Japan for the very first time, an island is definitely the best place for it, I'd say. How do I rate my fitness? I think my fitness is pretty good, to be honest. Right, I need to find a bin. Let's find a bin. Non-burnables. Is there a bin around here? Oh, there's a toilet here. I think. Right. I don't know. I need to go to the toilet, but I don't know how would I do it. There's a toilet in there. There's a restroom in there. And I don't know how to do it. Guys, suggestions. Do you think it would be safe for me to just leave my phone in there? The restroom. Let's see. I don't think I can go to the toilet. I don't know what to do with this. I mean, what if I leave my thing here a second? It'll be safe, right? I think. Let me just turn off the microphone. Exactly. 美味しい珍味バネガシリーズ勢ぞろい弾力のある食感でジューシーな旨味のおつまみ牛タン塩と油を使っていない素材本来の美味しさが楽しめる4種の素焼きミックスナッツお求めは売り場をチェック
チキン南蛮弁当がでかい食べ物が多いお値段そのまま40
I'm back. I'm back, guys. Right. That's probably gained us another half an hour of streaming, maybe. Welcome back. Hello back. Hello everyone. Right, that was a nice little stop. Thank you so much for the suggestion there, Japan Ichiban. Managed to get myself a coffee, managed to go to the toilet. What else does the man want? I managed to buy myself a Family Mart towel, little hand towel. What else does the man need in Japan, right? Luke Romani Gaijin has the thing on his stream when he needs to take a break, it diverts a little ad of his channel. Ooh, Luke is the pro streamer. I don't know how to do those things, but I think it's a really good idea. We're going there, I think. Actually, I think I need to cross here, but it's just going to turn red. Actually, we can go there and cross over there. Whoa, nice car. I would say that streaming at the time that I started is probably a great time to stream. Can I do it every morning? I don't know. It depends on my activities. I don't have any plans today, so it's easy for me to get up in the morning and head back to the hotel and stuff and chill. I'm not planning on meeting anyone today, I don't think. Shall we check out this shrine? Why not? Let's go for it. I'll go around the outside. A lot of steps, guys. How's my fitness level? I think my fitness level is pretty good in terms of walking stamina. I walk a lot, and I've noticed that a lot of people that I know, they like to take taxis everywhere. This is cute. This is nice. No one here. It's very pretty here. Oh look, they have lots of areas to sit down. Also, when it comes to shrines and temples and stuff like that, I think you need to read like I've said this before many times, you need to read the area. There's no one around, it's fine. Don't film people, and definitely usually the main like altar inside interior normally has no filming, so don't film there. But the grounds are usually fine. I don't collect any kind of stamps, to be honest. Actually, my just realized that my 20 minutes. I think 15-minute walks are good. Generally, 15-minute walks are good. I like the wood in the shrine actually, and it feels very modern. Those umbrellas feel very modern. It just feels very modern building with very traditional um, shrine. But it looks like it might actually be quite a new temple. Is it shrine? Is it temple? Temple. It looks like it's quite a new one. Actually, I've only got 30% battery, 25% battery, and I think I need to figure out how to plug this in for a little bit. Silly me, I should have done this earlier on. Okay, right. Should have done this earlier on when we were doing the questions and I was sat down, right? But no, I just realized now. I could charge a little bit. Yeah, it was a battery. I was plugging in the battery and it did something. Battery is plugged in. I think if I can get it up to 50 or something, we'll be good. It's already gone up 5%, so. But I should have plugged it in whilst we were doing that little sit down chat, right? But no, Nathan is not a professional streamer he doesn't know what he's doing. Cicadas are pretty cool, huh? Can somebody tell me what this building up ahead, it says NOA, N-O-A, up ahead is? Can you see it there? Because it looks like a lipstick. Oh, I know exactly where we are because I walked this just the other day with my friends. Let's go. Actually, I wouldn't mind going to a Yodobashi because I actually lost a little magnet of my Insta360 microphone and I wonder if they sell it. I doubt it, but I wonder. What's the NOAA building? Look at the doggies. So many doggies in Tokyo. Look at those shoes. Oh, it's just officers. Very interesting shape, though. Looks like it was at some point maybe like a, I don't know, incinerator. It looks very interesting. I guess it must be getting late for all my um, followers from Europe now. Best shape in Tokyo is dun 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 Gazumi. Best shape in Tokyo. Oh, whatever that pizza place smells amazing. It's a bit of a great day, huh? Any day is a good day to be in Tokyo, even a grey day. Actually, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk down this road. We're gonna hit Hamamatsucho area, which I've done before in the past. It's a nice little loop, and then I think I can get the train back to my hotel. So yeah. Tokyo Tower. Ooh. I actually bought myself a family chicken from here last week when my friends from Gibraltar were here. I brought them walking around this exact same routes. So I feel like I know where I'm going. Interestingly, they told me, my friends told me that the Tokyo Tower up there, it's taller than the Eiffel Tower, but it's narrower than the Eiffel Tower. The legs span is narrower than the Eiffel Tower. The leg spans of the Eiffel Tower are much wider. So in a way, it sort of represents what Tokyo's all about. Lack of space and trying to fit things into areas, right? If we walk down, we'll actually hit Zozoji Temple. And from Zozoji Temple, then you have a few options. You can go to the Hamamatsucho station for the Yamanote line and the Tokyo monorail. Plus, you can just walk a little bit more to get to the monorail that goes to Odaiba. And then you've got Daimon Station, which serves the metro, like the Oedo line, etc. I guess. Check it out. This is where we started, just behind that building, around behind that building. The contrast is nicer. Just a pity that it's a little bit grey, but you know what? I'll take it. I'm in Tokyo. These are the days now when I have a week left or so, and therefore you just gotta take it all in. 1 week shopping week. Oh yeah, it was really rainy in Tokyo, super rainy in Tokyo. Also, by the way, not like Chiba. Chiba got hit pretty badly, but I knew it was coming and I planned accordingly. You know, like I was gonna go out and do something, and I decided that I would just stick to Shotengais and indoor locations, that kind of thing. Onsen. I went to the onsen place in Nerima, which I highly recommend. It's so nice there. I know you guys like the Tokyo Tower, so ooh, hey, back to life. That's it. Japan and Chiban. That's where I went. I went there for a few hours, for about 4 hours, I'd say. Stop following me. Yeah, for about 4 hours, I'd say. Had lunch there, dipped in and out. It was nice to be in the onsen in the rain. It was pretty cool. And you know, it's still within the city, so it's easy to get to. And then I went to Shotengai. For those of you wondering where we are, this is where we are. We're gonna walk to the Doji Temple to get to the Hamamatsucho area down here. But yeah, this is where we are. I know some of you have stayed in the Tokyo Prince Hotel just around the corner. Down there, I think, somewhere around there. Good morning, how are you, Daniel? What are you up to today, by the way? Just out of full on curiosity. I won't be able to meet this evening, but what are you up to today? Send me a message. I have zero plans. I'm just going with the flow. Totally going with the flow right now. Love it. This is exactly what I wanted for the end of my trip, my last week. I wanted to go with the flow, not have concrete plans. I have a few people coming in and out. I think 2 other days of the week. And this might end up being the longest stream of of the trip. I don't normally stream for over an hour and a half. So count yourself lucky. I think since I got up at since I got up at 5:15 and started the stream at around 6 a.m., I think that that it's worth it. It's worth staying up, right? I love how green everything is. Beautiful. The moss and the stones, the green leaves. It just feels, it kind of nearly doesn't feel like summer for anybody who lives in a hot country. It's very unlike summer for the Mediterranean. In the summer, in the Mediterranean, everything is grey. I'm sorry, everything is yellow. Yellow, not grey, yellow. Ah, you're going again with your, yeah, that's fine. Enjoy, enjoy. You're always going away also. It seems that whenever I have free time, you're away, and whenever you have free time, I'm away. It's all good. So Zoji Temple is just here. Back on the 20th, okay. I have some friends from Gibraltar around that time. But in and out, because they want to do some day trips that I don't necessarily want to do, just because I've literally just done the same day trip with some other friends. So they're staying in the same hotel as me, and I was just going to hang out with them during the day, and I'll find out what days they want to do the day trip, and maybe that will work out. Oh, right. I believe this is one of the nicest views of the Tokyo Tower for anybody watching. Just on the side of the Lodge Temple, you need to get in the middle of the road, so you got to be quick. Don't stand there like a lemon, like a tourist. But a little bit further on, maybe a little bit further on. There's two beautiful views of the Tokyo Tower here. I'm going to show you. Especially when the sky is blue, especially when it's Sakura season. But you know what? It's beautiful any time of the year, I say. So what you do is you make sure there's no traffic coming, and you take this picture of the Tokyo Tower here. This is a really nice one. Then, I think I can come this way. The next one is of the actual, oh, they're doing something. They're doing some kind of ceremony, it seems. You know what? I'm going to go round. Obon season is always kind of tough. At the Zuka's birthday, you've been busy in Saitama, Chichibu for Bonodori. Indeed, Bonodori is a busy time, I get it. And I've been away from Tokyo until, literally until just this week. I was in China, I've been in Kyushu, I've been in all sorts of places, Chugoku, the Oki Islands, etc. until only just a few days ago, really, that I returned back to Tokyo. The second view that I recommend is down here. This building here is just like a scaffold protection sort of thing for the gate, the wooden gate. You can see part of it, the red little bit of the wooden gate there. But this is a whole, like conservation thing. And I wonder when it's going to be finished. It's been up for over a year, maybe even 2 years. I can't remember now. But it has a picture of what the gate looks like on the exterior, which maybe I can show you when I cross the road. But before I cross the road, I want to show you. Ah, I don't know what's going on here. I don't even know. So after 5 p.m. today, you won't be able to come in. Okay. Exclusive use. So this is one of the best views. You know what? Maybe you can't get through. Or can you? Or can you? I don't think you can. Interesting. So you can't. Oh, you can't. I'm not gonna even bother. But basically, in the future, this is one of the best views because you can imagine it. You get the Tokyo Tower and you get the temple next to it, right? Yeah, I went to the new flagship FamilyMart, Daniel. There was no one there, it was only me. And I streamed in there. I looked at the outside, there was no signs of no video. And I feel that sort of like FamilyMart actually wants social media. So everybody and their grannies have been in there filming. And everybody seemed pretty happy to see me in there. They weren't like, oh no, you shouldn't be filming. I've always said it, read the room, right? Read the room. And I read that room and everybody seemed okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna go to the non-secret car park area view. I'm just gonna head on. Ooh. I can't believe I just crossed on a red light. That was a big boo-boo. Because somebody else crossed in front of me and I followed them. Sorry guys, shouldn't have done that. So that's what that's what the gate looks like there. Don't be a lemming, I think. And also it's easy to make mistakes. That's what the gate looks like, basically. So this is an area that I tend to stay in, Hamamatsucho. I made a short, not a long video, but a video that was like, why you should stay in Hamamatsucho, my reasons for staying in Hamamatsucho, and I think I'll probably do the same for Roppongi. Why you should stay in Roppongi, etc., etc. Well, I just literally followed the person in front of me. What an idiot. Seriously. Anyway, those arrows are bike paths, I believe. Yeah, there's a bicycle on the floor. This is Diamond Street. Diamond Station is here. And if you carry on walking, you'll actually get to Tsukiji. Will we get that far? We'll see. You get to Tsukiji Market, you'll get to Hamarikyu Gardens, you get to the monorail. I like this area. It's easy also, great access to Odaiba from here. It's tempting, it would have been tempting, but I don't want to stream and I won't stream on the train. But I was tempted, I was thinking, well, maybe I could just get the train to Odaiba and check out what's going on there, but I really don't want to be streaming on a train, guys. Get lost and follow the skyscrapers, indeed. That at the end, there's a little like bar, izakaya sort of thing. Opens probably around 6 p.m. I've been going there for years. I must go back at some point now that I'm in this area. It'll be quite easy. I've mentioned many times this is one of the first places that I ever stayed at. 2014 was my first trip to Japan, and this is where I stayed, in this area. I saw a first-timer travel video, and the guy arrived in Shinjuku station and said, I guess I just follow the crowd, and I thought, nobody, follow the signs. Don't follow the crowd. Oh my god, especially in Shinjuku. It's kind of crazy. That is very crazy. I guess people are actually starting to get to work. I mean, it's 8:04. It's been a great stream so far. How many steps have I done up to this point? Any guesses? Guys, guess. How many steps do you think I've done on this stream? I don't think I've done too many. Also, interesting fact, my ever first Konbini experience was Family Mart. This Family Mart here was the very first Family Mart that I ever visited when I came to Japan. And across the road, there's like an izakaya there, just there. That's the first izakaya sort of restaurant meal that I ever had when I came to Japan. You think I've done 10,000 already? 1,200, 1,200, 2,000, 8,000? I reckon it's more like 4,500. Let's see. Let's check it out. So I have done, oops, sorry, because I'm charging, I keep on tugging at the cable. It's hard to charge and to also, I have done, let me check it in a minute. Let me just cross this road. I don't want to make the mistake that I made before. Right, let me see. Let me just place this here for a minute. Okay, guys. All right, can I do this? All right, let me get it charging. 40% charge. I have done 5,880, a distance of 4.2 kilometers since I woke up this morning. It's not too bad. 5,880 by 8 in the morning, I think is pretty good, if you ask me. Ninja Monkey, if you use a gimbal, your videos will not be. I am using a gimbal. I am. I'm just charging with the cable is connected, so it's a little bit hard to hold the camera sorry, hold the gimbal and the connected cable that's connected to the gimbal. But I think that now it's at 40%. I think I'm going to take it off and see if it will do the job. Let's see. Okay, off we go. Stop following me. Stop following me. There. We should be good for a little bit. 40% should do the trick. Early morning stream, 6,000 steps before 8 a.m. is good. I know, right? It's not bad. It's just a start. These are the days when I'd probably get to 19,000, 20,000 steps for sure. Smoking area on the right. Now Tokyo is waking up. Everyone's going to work. Hamamatsucho is a little bit of a work hub, office hub. Diamond Station here. Just round the corner, somewhere around, well, maybe a little bit further on, but on the left is the robot hotel, the Hana Hotel I stayed in once. Lots of places are not open yet, but I'm guessing that some cafes will start opening. I know that there's a Tally's just across from the station, and I believe that Tally's doesn't open till quite late, which always frustrated me. It's like, why? Why don't you open? Hey, for those of you wondering where I am at right now, I've just reached Hamamatsucho. We started the stream in Roppongi, made our way to Azabudai Hills, got to the Tokyo Tower, and we're now in Hamamatsucho, which is quite a good hub for first-time visitors, families, etc. Just because if you're traveling from Haneda or to Haneda, it's so easy to get to Haneda or and to so many areas around Tokyo. I do like the Family Mart coffee, and I know that I chose a normal. I didn't choose the extra strong one, but I do find that some of the other brands, actual cafes, are so much better. Yeah, the city is definitely coming to life now, for sure. People are running. There's crowds walking. I will get a few more streams in, just maybe one more at this time, early morning, and the others I'll sprinkle around as I've been doing previous to my China trip. Apologies, I sort of went quiet after I went to China, just because it's just been difficult to stream. And I've had people over, and I've had festivals and all sorts of things. And I do like to prioritize, hey, this Totoro is open though, that's good. I do like to prioritize my time with people over streaming and over YouTube. but we're back now. When I came to Hamamatsucho, I think 2 years ago now, 2 summers ago, with my friend and his family, his kids, this is where we stayed, and we spent a fair amount of time in, I think it's a Caesarea. I think it was a Caesarea, just up these steps on the left. Is it a Caesarea? The kids loved it. I mean, one of them was 9, the other one was 13 at the time, 12. Oh, Tally's is open. Are you kidding me? Well done, Tally's. Well done, Tally's. You have improved since the last time that I came. Because I'm pretty sure. Oh, maybe it's because it's a Bon. Maybe it's because it's a Bon. They have a special Obon schedule. Interesting. 13, 14, 15, 16. Interesting. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe for some reason the last time I came, they were doing stock keeping or something. Oh, it was a Denny's, not a Caesarea. It was a Denny's. Sorry, my mistake. Went to Denny's a hell of a lot, is what I'm saying. And outdoor seating, indeed. Nice at this time. I think the outdoor seating is nice at this time. I think in the summer, give it another hour, 9:30, maybe 10 a.m., and it will be too hot. Hamamatsucho station is there, Yamanote line, and I love this view. You get the Shinkansen zooming by with the Yamanote line many times, and if you're lucky, you can even get the view of the monorail, all three in one. Let's cross. So if you're coming, going to Haneda Airport, this is where you'll be going. In fact, you'll probably be going down this route here. That goes to the monorail station, and this goes to the JR station. Go to Andes. I think you gotta. It's 8:15, so maybe, maybe no. Is it a cafe? And is it near here? I'm in Hamamatsucho. Tokyo is a very big city. You know what? I'm gonna do one of those. Let's follow the crowd. Actually, some very beautiful gardens here I've been to. These gardens here are very nice. Currently closed. And the humidity is starting to hit a little bit, just a tad of humidity right now. I believe that's a monorail above us, the tracks. Yeah, rush hour in Japan. It's probably not a good idea for me to get onto the subway till after 9, or at least quarter to 9. I think that quarter to 9 is a good time. You get the tail end of the rush hour, it isn't too bad. Actually, I believe there's a really good coffee place. Is it crazy that I would have had 3 coffees in the span of 2 hours? Is it crazy? What do you think? I don't know where I'm going. Or maybe it's time for a water. You know what? I've become a little bit of a fan of the Gusto cafes also. Oh, that was no, that was a walking path. Yeah, I remember. Not the monorail tracks. Addict, maybe. I like Hamamatsucho also because of these sort of elevated walkways. I'll show you now. I love Gusto. Actually, it's it's a good place. Oh, I nearly fell. Damn it. Watch my step. You can see a little bit of the gardens that were closed just over there. Let me zoom in a little bit. You see them? But I could do like with a proper like barista style coffee, you know? Those two coffees I think equals one normal coffee in my opinion. Shiba Commercial High School. Interesting. Somebody mentioned the Rainbow Bridge earlier on. Well, there you have the Rainbow Bridge, guys. Just across over there. Oh, the price of the admission and that park is 100% worth it. Check out the monorail, just going across now. This is a great spot for like just like wandering around, I think. Just because you can get great views of the Rainbow Bridge, the monorail, the Shinkansen. Actually, talk about the Shinkansen, you can't see it, it's just past Yamanote Line, JR lines, etc. High-rise buildings, etc. It really is a little bit of a gem, in my opinion. Right, let's see where we are. We are there. I don't know. I'm just walking. Royal Host Bests of the family restaurants. Nice. Then Gusto. I haven't gone to many Royal Hosts. In fact, I'm not very sure if I've only been to a few, and I've been to a Royal Host with you before. maybe? Daniel? I don't know. The Daily Yamazaki down there, actually. Those are a little bit rarer. Don't underestimate the Daily Yamazaki, though, the Kombini. You can't underestimate it. It does a job plenty of times, sometimes even surprising you. Ah, this was where I thought Blue Bottle, but it's closed. So Blue Bottle is closed? At what time does it open? Or maybe it's open. Is it open? It's closed there. So Blue Bottle does good coffee. Seems to be open. Maybe we can have one coffee whilst I charge a little bit more. Hi. Are you open? Can I have a cafe latte, please? Yeah, and let's see. Mm, mm, mm. Cheese sandwich?
Soup or just cheese sandwich?
Just a cheese sandwich, please. Thank you. Card there.
You can choose two types of coffee beans.
What do you recommend?
Which
Osusume?
coffee do you like? Dark flavor or light flavor?
Let's make it a dark flavor.
Okay, the house flavor.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I get one, please?
Gibraltar. Gibraltar. Igirisu. You can put Igirisu.
May I have your name, please?
My name is Nathan. Yeah.
It's gonna be 1,581.
Thank you. Can I pay by card?
Could you put here? Okay, thank you. I'll give you a receipt.
Thank you.
So 5 minutes later, we will call your name, Baba.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, there's no one here, so I can charge up a little bit. Where's the aircon? Maybe here. Or maybe here. Right, guys, I guess, why do you need to give your name? Because it's Japan and it's a system. You see, this is the way Japan works. There's a system and you can't deviate from the system, guys, even if there's nobody here. You still need to give your name, right? But it's all good. All right, I'm gonna plug this in to charge. She's so pretty, she is, actually. Don't mess with this. You know what? I have no problem with it. No problem. When you come to a country, you just accept it and you just get on with it, I think. Hey, Daniel, how's your pocket going? 4p. So we get a little bit of time where you can ask me some more questions. I think I might actually walk to Tsukiji Market. Make this an extra long stream, a makeup stream, I guess, of some kinds. Sorry for not streaming for the last week and a bit. Sorry. There is, and I think not just a baseball stadium, but there's a whole development being built around the area. Lack of the time motivation to edit, I imagine. I like editing, but yeah, I get it. 2032? Are you kidding me? Dean, I was thinking it was going to be like a maybe like a one more year. What the heck? What are they doing? Lacing it with gold? Holy moly. I know the coffee here is good. I usually get their pour over, you know? I usually get their pour over. I guess that getting a little bit of a snack like I'm doing now is going to help. By the way, for those of you wondering, I'm going to introduce myself again. I'm Nathan. I'm Ninja Monkey. Happy Gaijin is my second channel. I'm currently in Hamamatsucho. I make videos basically trying to encourage people to not be scared and make the most of their trips to Japan, giving my advice and itineraries, insights, and build a community around just loving traveling in Japan. And no one itinerary is the same. Everyone has their way of travel and it's absolutely fine. But that doesn't mean that we can't give each other tips and encourage each other to you know, do better. So that's what this community is about. If you haven't hit that like and subscribe button, please do so. I've just sat here in Hamamatsucho, just having a little quick coffee and a little bite to charge me up a little bit. Thank you for those of you who have actually donated. It helps with these little stops with the coffee and the, you know, pick-me-ups and stuff. And yeah, so if you have any questions, about travel, what I've done, where you're going, if I've been, how to get there, I'll try my best. Now I feel like, get a coffee, dude, get a coffee. Let me see if this is even charging. Is it charging? Right. Hold on, guys, one moment. Is it charging? Yeah, it should be charging, right? Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you so much. Thank you. And they brought it to me. They said they were going to call my name. You see, the system doesn't always have to be a system. They just follow the system, but then they use the logic. Check this out. It's a bit hot. I'm gonna let it cool down. When am I returning back to Japan? At the moment, I've got flights and a hotel for December. I think that I might not be able to return to Japan before that. We'll see. I have some finances. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you. Wow, great service. You said you were gonna call my name. You I don't know. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. She called my name. That was cute. I said, I thought you were gonna call my name, and she went back and called my name. I love those little random interactions, I'm not gonna lie. How much did it cost me? Let me tell you. The coffee was 628 yen, which is a little bit on the medium to high end. And the cheese toasty, which looks like this, by the way, costs 810 yen. Total was 1,581 yen with a tax. That is good. At the moment, I can't afford a trip to Japan in October when I have free time, but I'll keep looking at my finances and see. I'm in Japan now, by the way. I'm in Japan right now. I'm just having a little bit of a break. Mmm. I've got to say, this cheese toasty thingy, it's a solid 9 out of 10. $10 US. This is about £6, £6.50, I guess, British pounds. Pretty cheap. I think back home, a coffee like this will cost £4.50. A cheese toasty like this will cost another £4.50. So the thing is that I find that in Japan, many cheese toasty, yes, cheese toasty. I find that in Japan, many cafes, when you get a cheese toasty, it's basically toast with a slice of fake cheese. But this is actually proper cheese, proper cheddar cheese. Oh well, this is just what I needed. Totally what I needed. The grilled cheese, apart from the little pickle that I don't need. Mm, you're right, Daniel. Food truck areas are pretty good always. Mm, mm. Oh, plus the quality. You would not get something this good in Costa's in the UK. I like my coffee to cool down a little bit. You can have the pickle. You can have the pickle. Have it, eat it. Mm. Mm. I'm always amused by the way the British received katakana shows up romanized on my credit card, but it takes some puzzle solving to decipher. I've never even noticed that. Bojo. Right, let's have a bit of this coffee. This is going to be probably set me up for at least till this afternoon, because I know this is going to be good coffee. I've been here before, not to this branch. I've walked past it, but Blue Bottle Coffee. Has anybody had one before? Ride your motorcycle. Mm, good coffee. Oh, you're trying to lose weight. Actually, I'll tell you a little secret. last time I checked, I lost 2 kilos on this trip. I think I've lost 3 kilos on this trip by this point because of all the walking. It's a cheese toasty. The thing is that now, in the next 45 minutes or so, that's when the tourists start getting up. Seize the day! Seize the day! Being active and eating healthy. I agree. Well, I've been incredibly active in this trip. Eat more, walk more, lose more, win-win. I mean, my phone was telling me that my average daily steps was 18 or 19,000 steps for the last month. Philly, seize the day. Mm. I'm wondering who's still here. I know there's 45 plus of you watching, but I do wonder who else is still here from the beginning. I think you're right. I think the key here is good shoes. We've spoken about this before. I mean, I was thinking of purchasing new shoes for this trip now, but I got 1 week left, so I thought, you know what? I'll take these shoes back and I'll get new shoes for the next trip. Hey Philly, thanks for drifting in and out cooking dinner. What time is it there, by the way? And where are you? This was a great cheese toasty. Well done. Being here even before the stream started. Thank you, Kazumi. You're the boss. 7:40 p.m. in the Toronto area in Canada. Jim Ross, cowboy boots and a cowboy hat wins. I tell you something. You with cowboy boots and with a cowboy hat in China would have got so many stops for photos, for sure. Right. Let's get this finished. Let's do a little bit more walking. It would be a little bit like cosplay. To be honest, it's a little bit like cosplay for me because I'm not used to seeing that. It's pretty cool. Connection's been good. Audio's been good, right, everyone? I think. They don't have the aircon on here, I'm pretty sure. Most Europeans go to bed. I think that's what happened. There was a point that I could see like the numbers drop, and I think it was like good night. Mm, I haven't really. Would that be a useful video? What to find breakfast? I think I would just say go to the conveni. Little Texas in Meguro. There's a Little Texas in Meguro? Really? What? Blue Owl. You're here just for a little bit longer. Okay, thanks for being here, dude. What type of shoes? I think that when it comes to shoes, I'm not going to go into brands because I don't think the brands matter too much nowadays unless they're like super cheap shoes. But anything over like 80 pounds, 90, 80 pounds up probably is going to do the job. And I'd say number one, comfortable, and number two, I would say waterproof or at least a high water resistance. And I don't think the spraying, the proofing your shoes is the best thing because you have to do that quite often. So I use Vessies. I get them purchased and delivered to my hotel here in Japan. They usually take about a week, so you need to plan when it's going to arrive. So when you're here, that's what I would probably say, Vessies. But I know Skechers are great also, whether they're waterproof or not. I was looking for some North Face shoes that I saw, but I couldn't find them anywhere. This is a good coffee, and I know this is going to be my last coffee for a few hours. Right, let me put this back. Whatever cheaper fits your 13 wide feet. Oh my goodness. Right, I think we're good to walk a little bit more. Let me check my battery level. Hold on a second, guys. Last coffee for 2 hours. Let's see. My battery is okay. Actually, I wanted to check something. I don't know how long the gimbal is gonna hold the battery though. That's the other thing. Might be a matter of seeing how far the gimbal reaches the battery, and also I think that I can do this. I can charge. Oops. Ooh. Is it charging now? Let's see. Take this off. I took this off a minute. Oh, that's how you take it off. Okay, guys, let's go. Thank you. There was a map around here, I think. Mm. Well, we're gonna walk around. I don't know exactly where I'm gonna go, but let's do it. So I didn't know that I could do this, but I've just connected my phone to the gimbal, and the gimbal is charging my phone now. So it's probably gonna maybe affect the gimbal's battery, but we'll see. That Sukiya there looks pretty cool. Check it out. Let me zoom in a little bit. That looks pretty cool there. Do you see it with some tables at the top? I know, Gazumi, this is a bit crazy, but I think the fact that I woke up so early for a stream, this was a planned stream. I think this is different. The difference between a, hey, I'm streaming in 20 minutes and a planned stream is that I've actually planned my morning. I have nothing planned other than streaming right now, so I'll bring you with me. I don't know how long the gimbal will last, but here we are. Hey, how are you doing there? Strider. Loving long streams. Don't get too used to them, okay? This will be just a little treat and a make-up for, check that out, making up for the fact that I didn't stream for so long. Check it out. That's the one that goes to Odaiba, by the way. Oh, there's a map there. I want to check out the map at the end there. I feel energized after having that cheese sandwich thingy, toasty, and the coffee. So look, this is Takashiba Station, which is one of the stations that will take you to Odaiba. Again, very close to Hamamatsucho. Hamamatsucho is a great location for if you have a family with kids, to be honest, and you're landing in Haneda. I'm not gonna lie, it's easy peasy. All right, so we are here. Hamaduku Gardens is over there. And where's the Tsukiji? I think it's Tsukiji Gardens. Sorry, Tsukiji Gardens, Tsukiji Market will probably be that way. Let's go. This is the mega stream. A little pirate boat thingy display park, I think, here. Ooh. The sun's coming out now. All right, the Oedo line, the Asakusa line, JR line, Takashiba, monorail, so much. A little bit of glare now, so I can't read right now the comments. I'll try to get into the shade. Let's see. So it looks very interesting, huh? Feels like the kind of place that you'll bring your secret date to so nobody can see you. Well, I think Tsukiji is actually across the water, isn't it? Oh, this is where you might be able to get like a... You can see Odaiba. Great little view here of Odaiba. Bit glary. I don't think I've ever walked down here. Are these steps? Yeah. Very interesting. Very cool view. That's a very cool view. You can just about see the sky tree, basically. I don't know if you can see it, sky tree with cloud cover. Aha, this is Hamaruku Gardens. One of my favorite gardens in Tokyo, by the way. Very interesting. I'm hoping I can get down from here. Very nice. Ooh. Right. Let the adventure continue. Because I have no idea where I am. Well, I know where I am. I just don't know where I am, if that makes any sense. Right, I'm in the shade. Let me read some of the things that you guys have said. Don't worry. Thanks for being here, guys. Oh, thanks. Thanks for watching, by the way. I'm glad it's not raining anymore in Tokyo. Me too. I mean, I don't mind the rain. You just have to plan around it. But I guess that if it's your first trip in Tokyo, Japan, I guess I can understand how frustrating the rain can be. Right, I wonder if I can walk through there. That little place there. I'm keeping an eye on the numbers also. If the numbers stay consistent, then I'll keep on streaming a bit more. This looks very interesting. You can see Hamaruku Gardens just there. I just love how diverse the city of Tokyo is. I still manage to find places and areas that even though I've been to the area, I've never been here specifically, walking around here. Now, I wonder if this carries on or if it's a dead end. What do you think? I think that it might carry on. Hamurukyo Gardens there. If you do go there, you should definitely head for the tea house that's in the center of the gardens. Good night at 2 a.m. Thanks for watching, Lord McGray. OMG. Take care. Good night. Wowzers. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the donation earlier on. Donations. Thank you. This is a nice area. Nice walk. Anything with greenery? Anything with greenery like this? Oh, the sig. Oh, you're leaving to the end of September. Ooh. So you can sleep a little bit more. Okay, okay. Then I don't feel too bad. Thanks for watching anyway. 2 a.m. is quite late. All right, it says nobody can go that way. I guess I have to go this way. Atre Takeshiba. Yeah, good luck. Good luck, Lord McGray. Mario, good luck. Right. Ooh, what is this? Keep my eyes on the streets. Check it out. All right. We're back on the main street. And let's do a little guessing game. I think, how many steps had I done previously when we checked about 45 minutes ago? Does anybody remember how many steps? I wonder how many steps I've done in total since I started the stream, although I have stopped and sat down a few times since. But I wonder how many steps do you think I've done? Let's see. In total, how many steps do you think I've done? 9,000 in total. Let's see, it's 9 a.m. 3 hours. Whoa! 8,386 steps at 9 a.m. It's not bad, eh? Nearly 9,000 steps around 9 a.m. I'd say is pretty good. I've got a video topic that I also want to film. I started filming it a few days ago, so I'm actually wearing the same clothes. So there's some kind of continuity. The clothes have been washed since I've done laundry. However, I am wearing exactly the same clothes as when I started filming the topic for continuity. And I believe that in a moment we're going to get to the entrance of the Hamaru-Kyu Gardens. And then from the entrance of the Hamaru-Kyu Gardens to Tsukiji Outer Market, it's maybe another 8 to 10 minutes, maybe 12-minute walk. I'm not very sure what I'm going to do. My gimbal battery is red, so it will die very soon. Which means that probably I'll just unplug the gimbal from the phone so that it doesn't eat up too much of my battery. But I might not make it all the way to Tsukiji Market, but it's good to know that my gimbal can do around 3 hours stream, you know, on a charge, and also charge my phone a little bit. Interesting fact about this garden is that whatever the emperor or whatever the shogun, the emperor, whoever this garden was built for, was gifted an elephant, and an elephant lived in the grounds of the garden. Trickle charge the gimbal with the battery. You know what, Daniel, I've done 3 hours streaming, nearly, and I don't tend to do more than an hour and a half, so I've already done more, double. So I'm just going to carry on a little bit more, and I'll close the stream. Plus, I feel that the audience is starting to fall asleep. I know that I have people in Asia and Australasia, New Zealand, etc., that are here, but I might actually change plans slightly, go into Hamaru-Kyu Gardens with the stream, but I've got a feeling it's not going to make it to Tsukiji. Tsukiji outer market is going to be packed with people, so it might actually be difficult to stream. But we're here in the open. Hamaru-Kyu Gardens is one of my favorite gardens, so I'm more than happy to go in. And I've got some talking points for one of the videos that I've been filming, that I could film some of my talking points in there for a different sort of location for the video. And I could always get a matcha, which is a little bit of a different type of caffeine. It's the DJI, I don't know what, DJI Osmo 8, I think. Have you tried 1440p stream from Prism Live or streaming with Luna Ultra? Can you do 1440p from Prism Live? I didn't know you could do it. I only get the 1080p option with Prism. Is that a new thing? And the Luna at the moment, I wouldn't even bother. I tried it with a DJI in the past, and I don't even think that they've added it as a feature yet with the Luna as of right now, but it will be coming in a firmware update. I don't think I will use it. I don't like the whole system if it's similar to the DJI. Have you tried streaming with the DJI 4P? How is it? So this is one of the entrances. Is it the main one? Welcome to American Gardens. Let's do it. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I'll have to check it out and play around. Thanks for letting me know, Daniel, because I would love to try, you know? I don't think this is the main entrance. I want to go for the main entrance. Round the corner. You haven't tried? Okay, okay. Let me know how it goes. I mean, I was with Akasan and he was streaming from his 4P, well, from his 4, from his free, DJI Pocket 3 he was streaming. I like the idea of having it just hanging on your shoulder, but I love the idea of the Luna. The Luna has an accessory. It's an earpiece. You put it on your ear and it tracks your head movements. You calibrate it and it will follow exactly where you're looking. So you don't even have to control the gimbal. You just basically put it on your chest and it will follow your head movements and follow where you're looking, which I think would be so cool for streaming. I think it would be quite an interesting way to stream. I mean, most of the time you're showing the street anyway. You wouldn't have to be holding anything. We wouldn't need a gimbal like this. You'll just be able to simply look left, look right, look up, look down. Whether I would use it or not, I don't know, but I think it's a pretty cool setup. Let me try and improve on this connection. So, please give it a try. I'd have to buy the actual accessory to connect it to. So I don't know if it's something that I would want to spend money on right now at the end of my trip. But it does sound very interesting. It would be very, very cool to just simply attach the camera to your chest and go. Right, this is the main entrance now coming up. Of Hamaryuku Gardens. From here, it's a short walk to Tsukiji Outer Market. But I think that realistically, I'll just go in here and I'll end the stream in the gardens. Still got a little bit more time to go, but this has been a makeup stream for not being able to stream for the last few days, or for the last 9 days or whatever. I did stream in the festival though, but I don't feel the connection was too good. Ah, right. Hamaryuku Gardens. Hello again. It's been a while. I haven't been here in over a year, I think. You're ready for another free? Are you kidding me? I can always do with some more garden footage, B-roll for whatever. I'm starting to feel it in my legs, I'm not gonna lie. You know, like 9,000, 10,000 steps in by quarter past 10, quarter past 9 in the morning. You start feeling it. Wait a minute, is this not the entrance? Wait a minute, this isn't the entrance. Mm. Where is the entrance then? Was that the entrance back there? No, this is the entrance. This is the entrance. Definitely the entrance. Okay. It just looked like it wasn't the entrance because there were some delivery people there. No water bus departures. I'm gonna buy a ticket. Next. Should be doing it. Okay. With a tick. I love this view of the skyline against the trees, very Japanese trees. It's a beautiful day to be in a garden actually. I think this used to also be the hunting grounds for the emperor or the shogun or whoever it was. In the past, or sometimes, there's a pier you can get a boat from. And scattered around the island, scattered around the garden, there are many like little places to sit down and have a drink, etc. But the one that I recommend is definitely the one in the middle of the pond, which is where I'm going to be heading, I think. Show you. Let me zoom a little bit out. Get a little bit of a better sort of very pretty view here. I feel that this garden is easy. It's an easy pairing with Tsukiji, and I don't feel that there's so many tourists here like some of the other gardens and parks. It's pretty. If you want to get a little bit of a Japanese garden fix, then I highly recommend it. It looks a little bit like Shinjuku Gyoen, you're right, but obviously it's probably a quarter of the size. But it's more doable, as in I feel like, you know, an hour and a half walking around here, taking pictures and just taking it all in gives you the fix, and you can then carry on with your sightseeing. I feel like Shinjuku Gyoen, apart from the whole hassle of getting the tickets and getting in when it's busy, it's also incredibly big, which is great if you do want to spend a large part of your day or more than 2 hours walking around, enjoying all the different types of gardens, the greenhouse, etc. Then Shinjuku Gyoen is amazing. Should not be missed if you're into that kind of thing. But if you just have like a tick box, I want to see a Japanese garden in Tokyo, sort of tick box exercise, then this one will definitely tick it. There's plenty of rest areas here, as I'll show you now. Plenty of rest areas. You can just sit down in the shade with vending machines nearby. You'll probably get yourself an extra 3,000 steps just in this garden. Right, let's see what you guys have to say. Yeah, this is Gazumi. This is why I did the stream at that time, to sort of start getting it back into the normal schedule. Obviously, I'm in Japan, so I will be streaming here and there whilst I'm here. But when I'm back home, the schedule will continue. This will be the schedule back from home, sadly. But hey, we can reminisce. The gardens are nice. I mean, it's a little bit muddy now, but we're gonna carry on walking. Also, note to self, I brought a pair of extra shoes with me that I have not worn, not even once. So, need to add a little note for my next summer trip. Only bring one pair of shoes. One pair of good shoes. Which one are we going to? Oh, pond. Everything is relatively well signposted. I'm gonna go to the Shiori no Ike Pond for some more incredibly beautiful views. I leave Japan on the 24th. Oh, on the 24th! Right, that's a tea house there. Right. Guys, welcome to Hamaryukyu Gardens and to Ninja Monkey. I'm Nathan. thank you for joining me on this stream. I hope that you've enjoyed this 3-hour walk starting in Roppongi, walking to Abajuda, I can't say hills, it's early, heading to Hamamatsu, to the Tokyo Tower, going down to Zozoji Temple, Hamamatsu-cho, and walking all the way here to Hamaryukyu. It's been quite a walk, quite a few kilometers, but I think it's been a lovely walk. And thank you so much for those of you who have sent donations your way. They do mean a hell of a lot to me. It helps me continue making content. So whenever you do send those super chats and PayPal contributions, they do have some weight. I just want you to know that. Thank you so much. And I'm just going to end here with this beautiful view behind me. I'm going to enjoy the tea house, and I'll see you in the next one. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, and maybe you want to check out one of the next stream, the one that I did last time, maybe. So hey, thank you so much for your time today. It's been lovely, much appreciated. Enjoy a nice cold beer later today. I will. Arigato. Anyway, stay positive, be happy, gaijin, and good night to those of you who have stayed up late. Good morning to those of you who have the days ahead of you. Good evening to those of you who have the nights ahead. Bye everyone. Thanks. And wow, 3 hours, 15 minutes nearly. What? This is crazy. Bye.